Okay, so Megatech just came out, and as you can see, I bought it, and I want to play it. And if you look over here on the left, you'll see that there's no save games. I don't know what happened to my save game, but it's gone now, so I guess I'm starting over. I think we'll be doing this one. I'll be honest with you, I was kind of expecting a loading screen, but there wasn't one. Oh, I thought I'd get to choose where I... Wait, is that a pumpkin? I guess it is November. I just wasn't expecting to see a pumpkin immediately. Okay. Or at all, honestly. Problem is, this isn't necessarily where I want my shelter, but I guess this is where my shelter am gonna be. Okay. What's the point of showing me, or having this little cutscene here happen if you're just gonna cover the entire screen with that thing? I mean, earlier they had this, like, full screen ad for the DLC, even though I already own the DLC. It's like, why? Why are you showing me this? Anyway, whatever. Okay. Yes, that is a spot that I can point to. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Off to a good start. We're just gonna go investigate that, but, how do I stop doing this? Okay, press E. Do that, just so it knows I can get rid of that. Okay, so... Oh, we got another pumpkin thing over there. I'm not a huge fan of this, death trap right next to my base here. Okay, so... I suppose this would be a good source of, quick research points, although not quite to the point yet where I can use those. The seeds are just going to disappear on their own. Oop, I did not mean to do that. How do I... There we go. Been a little while since I've played. I don't quite remember all of the things, but I think I remember most of the things. Like, it's been years since I've actually seen a pumpkin thing, simply because I've not been playing this around the time of the pumpkins. But now I kind of am, and so, I guess pumpkins right next to my shelter. Place for that. So, we need some materials. What materials do we need? We need compound and resin, I believe. That's what we need for the most part. We got compound here, oh, and there's some resin there, too. Let's see, get that resin. Okay, cool. Okay, got a little bit of compound, a little bit of resin. Let's see, where's the research thing? That's emotes. Research catalog. Okay, so I believe there's a new thing for dropping tethers. Small print filter. Oh, I forgot about the print filters. That's a interesting thing for them to have added in. I don't know why they put that in. Okay. What's we got here? Right here, oxygen generator, small printer. Okay, yeah, both those would probably be good right now. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're not doing glitch walkers here. Oh, these are completed. Oh, wait. Okay, interesting. How do I close this again? No. It's F key. Okay. Okay. Do we have an oxygen thing here already? We do not. Okay. Gonna be rather important to have that. What way is this facing? Okay, that's facing the correct way. Alright, and that was a quest completed. Tethers. That's a good one. Okay. What is this? Connect a tether to oxygen generator or oxy generator. For a small canister and some research. Okie dokie, I can do that. What button was it? Was it? What the? They seem to be pumpkin themed. I don't think I've seen that before. Okay. It'll be good to have. Okay, gather compound, gather resin, fill small soil container. Oh, we filled the container. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention. What did that give me? Bytes. Okay. Retooling, unlock, print, train tools. Okay, we're probably not going to do that anytime soon. Wait a minute. This gives us a centrifuge? Huh. Alright, Real mod just requires a ceramic, which is cooked clay. We happen to have a source of clay on hand. What was the other thing it needed? Boost mod. Boost mod just requires zinc, though I don't have access to zinc at the moment. Alright, do I have another thing of resin? I do not. Alright. Get more resin. Probably actually going to want a centrifuge long before I'm able to get the reward. Gives it. Oh, I filled up the container. I need a place to store things. I also need to start, like, using my tethers here. Okay. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Now connect to it. Connect to it. Connect. Okay. Okay, so I need... Okay, so I do have... I want this. Oop. Does this shelter have a split? It does not. That's probably fine. I can just use this as is. Pick it up, damn it. Throw that there, throw that there. I have a whole lot of those canisters. Cool. Need a... Oh, I thought I filled up all my canisters. Thankfully, that does not seem to be the case. That is the wrong button. I really need to start using my tethers. This is kind of one of the problems of early game. I don't really like to waste the soil because I just chew through this stuff once I get that centrifuge. How do I change? Interesting, not what I wanted to do. What was the button that... I just tried that one. Still doesn't work. Still doesn't do what I want it to. There we go. That's the button. Now, with the recent DLC, I believe you can get an asteroid which lets you get infinite soil, so it's not really so important for at least late game to be conserving soil, but like, I don't like wasting stuff. I can help it. And I'm eventually going to have to get to a point where I'm just going to have to stop with this because I can't just keep doing this forever. Okay, so actually, let me see here. What does it take to get the next tier platform thing? There's sensors, buttons, extenders. Okay, here we are. 250. Oh! I can just get it now. Yeah, sure. That'd be good. Where's 2 resin, though? Oop, okay. Why is it like that? I remember it, not being quite like that. Alright, how do I rotate it? Not like that. Okay. What is the button for rotations? Okay, it's those buttons. That works. Okay. Okay, dokie. Just move that there. Alright, so... we're still severely lacking in the resin department. Let's just do a bit of scouting, see if we can find some resin. At least some easier to mine resin. Another pumpkin patch there. Oh, we got some resin there. Okay. This would be the best way to go. Wait, that provides oxygen as well? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, that's weird. That's not good. Alright. What's that banging? Might just be like music or something. Ah, I'm out of tethers. I'll make another batch. Okay. Are we full in resin? We are full in resin. Nice. Oh, I think I also filled up those containers, which is not so great. But, oh well. Those are crafting buildings, aren't they? Like I said, it's been years since I've messed with them. I don't know what they are. I don't remember. Okay, so I need another one of these things. Okay, and we are going to need one of these things. Oh, come on. Okay, now let's look at what we need for... two compound, okay. I don't remember them starting out like this. I remember them something more like this that can open up like that. Okay. And now this will give us access to better platforms. I generally don't like the Type A platforms. So let's have a look. We can get B for that. Okay, that'd be pretty alright. Oh, that requires iron. Okay. That'd be a good one to get. Requires 3 resin though. Wait. Okay, that moves slower. Interesting. Being able to just have lots of soil in the early game is a pretty good thing to have. You want that soil centrifuge as quickly as possible. Alright, now these will be the platforms I use for the most part. Also unload some of this stuff over here. Seems to have finished. I was hoping to get some water while it built that, but unfortunately I forgot to refill my water filter earlier, so I have to wait for that to, Oh, yeah, I should lock these in place. Okay, so the next printer tier up, what is that going to take? 3 compound. Has I 3 compound? I do not, it looks like. This new Megatech DLC, from what I understand, it's going to be quite a game changer for late game. Hoping that it gives me some stuff for earlier in mid game, but like, the fact that you can get unlimited soil from it in an automated fashion is going to be quite an amazing game changer. I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, so that's the wrong one. What does it take to make one of these bigger one of these bigger things? Iron, so I'm not going to be having these for a while. Research chamber, 2 compound, 1 resin. Okay. We apparently just have the EXO request platform just unlocked, and it's pretty cheap, but that's not going to help us enough. Going to be a while before we get trade. I don't start off with a smelting furnace unlocked, apparently. That soil centrifuge. Oh, that's... Okay, so let's see what we got here. Oh no, it unlocked oxygenator things. Okay. It's not bad. Printing up. Oh, sweet. Just gives me a free one of these platforms. Nice. Oop. Okay, so for science, find aluminum. I really want that soil centrifuge. How much does it cost for the... Right. I already have them unlocked. I just need the zinc. So that... Well, no, because I need the smelter. Well, I'm gonna have to get the smelter anyway, so... That wouldn't be too terrible. So... Oh yeah, like, research-wise, that's actually pretty decent trade-off there. Okay, we'll grab this. This way. Close together. Okay. Alright. So, I have a research thing here, right? 2 compound, 1 resin. Have I the compound? Why did I put the empty one there? It looks like I need more compound. Alright, that's not a big deal. So, zinc, I believe it can either be found, like, really low in one of the lower layers, or in the mountains. So, if I just go explore a mountain biome, I don't know if that's a mountain biome, I don't think that is, I think that's just a forest biome. Actually, would it tell me? It might tell me if I just run into it. Forest. Yeah, this is a forest biome. If it was a mountain biome, that would have been great. Oh, that's definitely a mountain biome over there. Where am I? Okay, I need to go this way. That's a vehicle. Oh, I might have gotten really lucky here. Oh, and a wind generator. Oh. And a working light. That's all of which are good. Yes. A couple of wind generators. Oh, this is a good find. Okay. Got a small one for self, although I probably won't actually use it all that much because it's only useful up here on the surface. I'm not a huge fan of these power cells. I mean, sure, there are scenarios in which ceramic, copper, already smelted. So there are some scenarios where... What is solar? Grab the solar. Grab the solar. Thank you. Are we full yet? We got a little... That looks weird. Got a little bit of space left. So, what was I saying? I don't remember. Okay, so... Power cells, that's right, that's what I was talking about. So, power cells, like, when you find them, I guess they're kind of free, so why not use them? But I don't like the fact that the power grid will just use them instead of, like, power from the battery, I think it was, or... I don't remember, I just... For like 99.9% of applications, I don't really like using them. And more often than not, I either just kind of abandon them there, or I'll bring them back just to let the base just burn through them. Like, they're generally just not good. Kind of the same with the oxygen things. It's like, I don't really need the oxygen things. Now, there's a challenge where the oxygen things are useful. So I believe you can make oxygen from some material. What is it? Generator. Do I not have it unlocked? Oh, oxygen filters. There it is. So, oxygen filters from resin. So you can make turn resin into oxygen. And there's like a challenge where you don't start with a shelter, so you have to kind of do that. Like... I'd like to put this right there. I seem to be out of space here. Okay, just put that there. Get stuck on things. Okay. Alright. Well, we can now just make that drill mod. That'll make digging faster. I don't think you actually need a drill mod for quite some time, actually. Like in the past. Generally, what I do is I only like make the last tier of drill mod, and that's generally good. Wait, what? Oh, I don't have these unlocked. And it's 1,000 bytes. Both of them are 1,000 bytes each. I could just not do that and just go for the soil centrifuge for 7, you know. Okay. If I had those unlocked, that would have been a better route, but since I don't, like, screw that. That quest is complete utter nonsense. Okay, soil centrifuge. Like, I need the soil centrifuge. I need aluminum. Okay. Need aluminum, which means we need to get to the diggins. Where do I want this thing? Yeah, let's put it over here. Like... Already got a pretty good, decent hole going on here. Let's continue on down here. And I can get up this, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so... what is the button? There it is. Okay. So my first time playing through this, I tried to get through it by finding a path down, a cave down to the first layer, and then finding a path, a cave down to the second layer, so on and so forth, all the way to the center. It took forever. When I got to the second planet, I just like, screw it, I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah, you can stop emoting. And that's spherite. That's zinc, I believe, right there. Okay. So I was wrong then about where I can access zinc. Maybe I was thinking of copper. That's definitely spherite. Oh, wait. Build it. What is that over there? Is that... No, that's just more spherite. Okay, that's just more spherite. Okay. I'll grab these. I don't want to get too far away from this. Do a little bit of poking around. That's more spheroid, it looks like. I'm looking for is more hexagonal shapes, if I recall. That looks like a cave down. Might not be, though. Probably just ends a little bit. Oh, that's my reminder. Hey, start heading back. You're at 50%. Did I just... Okay, no. No, there it is. I did not get turned around. It's more spherite. It's not a bad thing to have large amounts of that. I believe that's heavily used for automation. Dude, that's... I want to run onto those things. Oh, there it is. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, it's right there. Good. Easy to get lost in caves. I really shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Really should not be poking around like this. At least not leaving line of sight of the ramp. I've already explored this way. Okay, I don't really want to do too much more here, so we're going to dig further down. Good to note there's a lot of spherite around here, though. Okay, second layer. More spherite over there. More spherite there. Get too close to those things. That's organic, but that doesn't look organic to me. Might be one of those research things since it's kind of by itself. It's hard to tell. It's just kind of a silhouette. We got compound over there. I have no idea what that is over there, but it's on the ceiling, so it's going to be difficult to grab. Alright. I'll look at that, see what kind of goodies it has real quick. Looks like it's just going to be carbon. Spherite. Jeez, there's so much spherite. Okay. The deeper down. Come on. Nope. I want the tether. The tether. There we go. Might actually be about time for me to start angling down a bit more. The interesting thing about the flat tool... Oh, that's what I'm looking for. So the interesting thing about the flat tool here is that it actually does make a perfectly straight plane here. And the problem with that is I'm on a very small, round planet. So it'll quickly stop being the appropriate angle for going downward. Now, I believe there is a tool or something that does let you make flat terrain exactly perpendicular to the planet. But I won't get that for a little while. Okay. So I want to get to that. Another container. So we're going to go back up to the surface, acquire some resin, or acquire a couple more containers, soil containers. I'll come back down here and we'll get the get that material. I don't remember which slot has soil container priority, so like which slot will be filled up first. Might not be a bad thing to figure that one out. You know what? We can do that. Kind of give us a bit more of an idea of where we'll try to fill first. Ooh. Lag spike. What's going on there? Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Almost walked right off the thing. Why is it lagging? Why are we lagging here? Okay. Why are we double laggings? Okay, so... Ooh, more lag. Ooh, that lag. Oh man, making it hard to navigate. Okay. Okay, what is going on with my computer that is causing that horrific lag? I've got an update going on in the background. Okay. Okay, so it looks like more ones take priority. Okay, so it looks like it goes this one, then probably this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay. Okay. Oh. There we go. Alrighty then. Oops. I should probably invest in smelter now. What does it take to make a smelter? One compound, two resin. We have the compound, we have the resin. Well, it looks like we have another resin field right there. That's good. Now we need to dig out even more resin. It's kind of a vicious cycle, just expending resin to dig up resin. I mean, sure, I get a bit more resin than I spend, but, like... Wish there was a better way in the early game for storing soil. Like, it'd be cool if we got, like, immediate access to medium soil storage containers. But, of course, that's not going to happen. Let me go with it. Oh, are all my soil containers full? They are. That's unfortunate. I just have to accept there's going to be some soil waste. But that'll be made up for in the late game when I have access to infinite soil. So... Oh, what? Okay, I thought the game was dead for a second there. I was not expecting that at all. Okay. I don't have anywhere to store things. Okay, so... we need this. And we'll get a lot easier once I get that soil centrifuge. I have absolutely no idea why they made the quest get a free soil centrifuge. Require you to get the mods, like... You have to get a boosting and a drilling mod just to get the soil centrifuge for free, but, like, both of those are 1,000 bytes each. So that's 2,000 bytes that you have to expend. Plus, you need zinc and ceramic, which are both smelted goods, so you're going to need the smelter anyway, so I guess it's not really that big of a deal. But the 2,000 bytes versus just getting it on your own, it only takes 750 bytes, something like that. Like, why? Oh well, whatever. Not really a huge... Well, it's a little weird that they did that. There's no reason to ever do that quest. Unless there's something that comes after it that requires you to do it. But... if you're new to the game and you think doing that quest is a good idea, really isn't. Why isn't this going right? I need to turn it on. Okay, and now the soil 2 compound. We have 2 compound. We have a compound there. We have another compound over here. So yes, 2 compound, 1 aluminum. Alright, give me that soil centrifuge. This is not a good way to store things, by the way. The way the game works, it does not perfectly store the location of things that are loose like this. So they could clip into the ground and disappear. Actually, these platforms can also do that. But because they're not relying on physics to keep them in place, they do not have physics enabled for them when they're like this. Even when the thing imperfectly reloads their position and they clip into the ground, they won't go anywhere. They'll still just be there. These things, which are physically being held in place, will just clip through the ground and wind up in caves below. And eventually work its way to the center of the planet. It's just kind of somewhat annoying. I mean, it can take a while to get to the center of the planet, but it will eventually just keep clipping it until it reaches there. We need resin more than anything right now. And this gives me some empty containers. Nope. And my first time playing through, I didn't know about the soil thing, and I had no idea what the containers were for. So what I was doing was I was filling up the containers and then just throwing them into the research thing. The moment I figured out what they were actually for, I kind of regretted it. I had no idea how many of these soil containers I went through doing that. I went through quite a few of them. Okay, so first of all, actually no, I want large platform bees. And I suppose I can have this doing something. Medium storage. Medium storage is really good. Pick up, damn it. Grab the thing. There we go. Nope, nope. Grab the thing. Almost. There we go. Another medium storage here for that. Okay, and now put that here. Oop, wrong one. And more resin. You know, I'm gonna do this. Let's disable that real quick. Any over there? Doesn't look like it. There's one there though. Perfect. Okay. Now I don't have to fight the results of this thing to place those things. Okay. Actually need compound. Yeah. Okay. Actually... rearrange this a little bit. Throw that onto there. Onto there. Throw that onto there. This goes there. Oops. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. There we go.